Challenges come and go on the internet, but every so often one sweeps across social media so quickly that everyone feels compelled to try it. That was the case with the so-called invisible challenge. The premise was simple. You pretend to be invisible by using creative editing, or you convince someone else that you vanished, but, like all viral fads, it eventually spiraled into people filming themselves in real life, attempting to act invisible without any editing at all. Melissa, a 24-year-old office assistant with an endless love for TikTok trends, was hooked. She had already tried the mannequin challenge, the bottle flip challenge, even the ice bucket one. None had gone particularly viral, but she kept posting, "This one's gonna be my big break," she told her roommate, phone already in hand. Melissa set up her tripod in the living room, fixed her hair, and pressed record. Her plan was to strut dramatically across the apartment like she was completely unseen. "If I nail this," she whispered to herself, "I'll wake up TikTok famous." She took a deep breath and began. With exaggerated grace, she tiptoed past the camera, arms stretched out like a mime. She waved at her roommate, who was trying not to laugh. "See, no one can see me," Melissa said in a mock spooky voice. The performance was ridiculous, but oddly convincing. She sneaked past the couch, ducked under an imaginary spotlight, and did her best spy movie roll across the carpet. Then came the finale. She would glide smoothly out of the room, still invisible, while throwing a mischievous glance at the camera. Melissa lined herself up with the exit, puffed her chest proudly, and whispered, "Time for the big finish." With the elegance of a stage actor, she turned, extended her arm, and marched forward straight into the closed glass door. The thud echoed through the apartment. The tripod wobbled. Her roommate gasped, then burst into uncontrollable laughter. Melissa staggered backward, clutching her forehead, leaving a perfect smudge of foundation on the glass. For a moment she just stood there, stunned, then groaned. "I thought it was open." The roommate was already on the floor, howling. "Invisible." Yes, she wheezed between laughs, but not invincible. Melissa tried to salvage her dignity by bowing dramatically, but the red mark forming on her forehead ruined the effect. That's part of the challenge," she said weakly, but even she couldn't keep a straight face. Soon, she was laughing too, tears streaming down her cheeks. Naturally, the video didn't end up being the slick, mysterious, invisible challenge she had imagined. Instead, it captured every second of her humiliating collision. Her roommate uploaded it anyway with the caption, "When the invisible challenge meets the immovable door." By the next morning, Melissa had gone viral, but not in the way she had planned. The clip had been shared across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and even Facebook groups. Comments poured in. The way the door didn't even flinch. Invisible. More like invincible fail. That smudge mark is killing me. Memes appeared with superhero captions like Melissa versus Glass, Dawn of Justice. Others edited in dramatic sound effects, boxing bells, cartoon bowings, even the Windows error noise. Within a week, Melissa was officially door girl on the internet. Strangers recognized her on campus, asking, "Are you the one who walked into the door?" Even her boss teased her in the office, saying, "Melissa, please don't go invisible during meetings." Though embarrassed at first, Melissa leaned into the joke. She even filmed a follow-up video, this time approaching the same door, pausing dramatically and opening it with a flourish before walking through. The caption read, "Character development." Ironically, that second video got far fewer views. The internet had already decided her true legacy was the door collision. Melissa later admitted, "I wanted to be known for nailing a challenge. Instead, I'm known for face planning into my own apartment. But hey, at least I finally went viral." The door, meanwhile, remained exactly where it was, Maj mark proudly intact.